I'm Philip Mills, CEO of Les Mills International. I'm going to talk to you today about the thing that I think is the single most important key to successfully running a fitness facility. Start by thinking about the key to any business or other organisation. How do we give our customers what they most want? What do people most want when they join a gym or attend a rec centre? I've worked in fitness for over 40 years and our organisation has done a lot of research into this question. The first thing that people say when you research this is weight loss, getting in shape, getting fitter, improving their health. I think we can put that whole group of answers under the headline of results. But people know that they can get results from any type of exercise. They can get them running around the block or working out in their living room. So why come to us? The answer is motivation. They lack motivation, and that's one of the main two things that they want from us, results and motivation. So how do we best go about giving people what they really want? How do we best go about motivating them? There are lots of ways. Motivation is really a tricky business, and it's quite an art form. It's something that the world's most successful facilities do really well, often without knowing that that's what they're doing. To start at the most basic level, there are motivating and non-motivating workout environments. Some facilities are enjoyable places to be. It feels great just to work out there. Often places like this are not only stimulating places to exercise, but they get a reputation as being something special that really attracts a lot of people. Look at some of the world's most successful health clubs and recreation centres from this point of view. There's quite a lesson in it. We can achieve a large degree of success just by creating a fun, stimulating, motivating box for people to exercise in. Some of the other things that work are, for instance, education and communication. Have you ever noticed that when you read something about the benefits of exercise, how it motivates you to get out and do some exercise yourself? Education is a great motivator, and a good electronic newsletter program, for instance, can be very motivational for your members. It also tells them that you care about them and builds a strong bond between you and them. And that's another thing that works, building bonds. Making exercise social is one of the most powerful motivators there is. Anything you can do that gets people working out with each other or with your staff builds strong exercise adherence. Personal training, especially small group training. Clubs within your club like sports training, hiking, even purely social activities like book clubs or wine clubs keep people coming back again and again because we're social creatures and we love to spend time with other people. There are a number of other ways that we can create motivation, such as relationship selling, member induction and goal-setting systems, but there's one activity in particular that I think works for the average club above all others, and that is group exercise. You're going to say, of course he'd say that, he's selling it. But the reason that our organisation got into group fitness in the first place is that we found in our own New Zealand facilities over a period of more than 40 years that it was the most effective way for us to get the maximum number of people exercising regularly. Over the years we've tried everything, and some things have worked very well for us. For instance, we have up to 90 full-time personal and small group trainers per facility. We've spent $1 million per facility on audio-visual systems to create great workout environments. And we've created dozens of internal groups where people do everything from learning healthy cooking to running triathlons and speed dating. But the thing over time that's worked best of all for us is Group X. How do we know that? It's simple. We carefully measure attendance on every activity we offer. For me, attendance is the most important metric in our clubs. A lot of people focus on sales, but this is really short-term unless you have great retention. A lot of people measure retention without knowing how to do much about it. Attendance is the key measure that drives retention and in fact also drives sales via increased referrals. And when we look at the attendance generated by various activities, we find that even the world's most successful facilities are only driving 10% of their attendance, for instance, through personal training, 3 or 4% through small group. Whereas we're seeing in excess of 50% of attendance being driven through group exercise in facilities with the most successful Group X programs. What we're seeing in the fitness industry right now is a lot of traditional health clubs losing members to budget clubs and under a real strain because of this. Members are effectively saying, I don't value the service that you provide enough to pay $50 or pounds or euros a month for it, and I'll move to a budget club with just a room full of equipment that charges me only $15 a month. Yet at the same time as this is happening, we're seeing Group X only clubs around the world who are charging $150 a month or $30 a class who are really full. For instance, look at the Soul Cycle chain of clubs in New York that offer nothing but cycle classes, which are just sold to Equinox for $25 million for, I think, 6 clubs. Over the years, we've funded 3 separate research surveys by independent organisations like Nielsen, involving thousands of people in lots of countries. We've consistently found that people attending Les Mills classes use their facility more than 3 times a week, compared with industry averages of between 1 and 2 times a week. Group X members attend more often, they have higher retention, they generate more referrals, they're prepared to pay more, and they won't leave their facility for a budget club down the road. With a great Group X program, your motivational weapons include the teacher, the music, the moves, the studio design, the energy of the crowd, and the bonds created between members and instructors, but only if you get it right. So how do we go about creating a great group exercise program? Some of the things that we can do include: 1. Work with your teachers to set attendance goals for each of their classes and publish a scorecard of class sizes with reward and recognition for the biggest classes, the most improved ones, etc. Support your teachers with a great training and development plan. Also support them by promoting their individual classes to members and by promoting a regular series of new classes. The latter can be popular branded classes like Zumba or Body Pump, or it can be new classes your teachers create themselves. Just remember to focus on giving people what they want. 75% of all group fitness participation comes from just 5 genres: strength, cycling, dance, mind-body, and martial arts. Try recruiting and developing some potential rockstar teachers. A single great teacher can attract and retain hundreds of members to a club over time. Design a great Group X studio. Good Group X is one of the most motivating activities in a club, but most studios are about as exciting as hospital rooms. So come and talk to us about how we can work together to build a really world-class Group X system in your club. We'd love to work with you. Thanks for listening.